Hello guys, it's Esther here again. Welcome to my channel, and in this video I would be talking about Google Docs. I want to introduce you to Google Docs, the basics and everything you need to know. Why should you use Google Docs? Google Docs is a fantastic way of streamlining work. It's even great for collaboration. You can share your files directly on Google Docs, and you can access your documents from any of your devices as long as you're signed in. I love Google Docs so much and I use it every time. So let's get started. How do you access your Google Docs? There are many ways to access Google Docs. I'm going to be showing you about 3 methods that you can use to access Google Docs. First is, as you can see, we are on the Chrome home. So if you go to the top right corner, you're going to see the menu icon. It's a set of Google apps, Google products. So once you click on that, you would see a list of products that are available in the Google Marketplace. When you scroll down, you will see Docs. If you click on this, it's going to redirect you to the Google Docs homepage where you have templates and where you have a place to access a blank document. This is fantastic, but I do not like to approach Google Docs from here. You can also access Google Docs by creating a blank document without having to visit the homepage of Google Docs. How do you do that? You just type doc.new in your address bar and it would open up a new document, a blank document for you to start working on. This is fantastic, but it's not my favorite. Because I am a very organized person, I love to keep my work in one place. I like to access my Google Docs from my drive. So I'm going to open up my drive. It's either I type the URL or I just come straight here and open up my drive. This is my Google Drive. It is loaded, and to the left you can see the new icon. If I click on new, it's going to show me a drop down, various options. I have Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Forms. But since we are focusing on Google Docs today, I'm just going to click on Google Docs. You see the extension arrow right here. It has blank document or a template. I can either choose to begin my work from scratch, that is a blank document, or I choose a template. This is my favorite approach to Google Docs because I could also open up any of my folders and create a doc from there. For the purpose of this video, we are going to create a Google Doc outside of any folder. So I click on new and I click on doc, blank document. My doc, my blank sheet will be open in the new tab, and here is what I have. The first thing you want to do is to name your document. You want to be able to identify what you're working on, and when you come back to look for it, you don't want it to maintain the default name of untitled document. So right here on the untitled document, click on it. You would be able to rename your document. I'm going to name mine Edtech Simplified. Next to this naming box, you can see a star. You can star your document. It's like making your document one of your favorites. That way it would be easier to locate. But I'm not going to star my document. Instead, I'm going to organize my documents into a folder. As you can see next to the star, after my document was saved, the changes were saved, I click on move. That is the folder with the arrow icon. I click on that and it's going to show me the folders I have. I actually do have just one folder in my drive, so I'm going to move it into this folder. I could also create a new folder. If this doesn't satisfy me, I would click here and create a new folder. For the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to proceed to use the existing folder. Click on that and then I move there. Now I have my work organized in a folder. I can proceed to customize my document and put what I want to include. Now I love Google Docs for many reasons, and one of those reasons is because I can arrange my work according to title, to subheading, and whatever I have. So why do I do that? You can see the formatting setting here. You have your font type, your font size right here, and here you have your style. You know what I mean? Style. It could be title, subtitle, heading, as many options as you want. You have various things that you can do from here. I'm going to start with the title. Everyone starts with the title, right? I would apply title and I would say Edtech Simplified 101. As soon as I click enter, to the left of my page, my work is being tracked. So if I have a 100-page document and I follow this tracking, I click on any part of the heading or sub-heading, it's gonna redirect me to where I really want to go to that particular heading. So let's say typing this is a YouTube channel, but this font is way too small. It is not legible enough for my students to read or for them to see on their mobile phones. So I'm gonna highlight this, and right here you can see the font size. You can choose whatever size you want. I like to use 18, right, for my body so that my students can see. For my heading, I would love to use 48 because it's bold, right? And for the body, I would use 18 because I am going to be sharing this with my students. But if it's a normal document, you can stick to 12. If you're satisfied with the font style, great. If you're not, you can highlight and choose your desired style. I'm going to choose Georgia because it's sleek. You can choose to use whatever font you prefer. So I have my title ready and I have a text beneath that. Now I'm going to proceed to create a heading. I have my title, so a heading. Here I come. This is heading. I have a heading now, and my heading is what is it about? Okay, what is it about? I do not like this font. I'm gonna have to change it to Georgia. Okay, you can also finish working and highlight everything and change the font, but let's just do this for the purpose of this work. I don't like the way the heading is, so I want to bolden it a bit. This is me formatting my text. I just bolden the heading. Great. Now you can see that my heading is being tracked to the left side. Let's see, I click on Edtech, then it brings me back to the title. Click on what is it about, it brings me to the heading. That is it. One of my favorite things again is that I am able to track my document. In this heading, we want to insert an image. What do? We come to insert here. You click on insert and you see image, table. It's an image we want to insert. We could either upload from a local computer, or you search from the web, or you insert from your drive. I'm gonna click drive because the image I want to insert is already on my drive. And to the right side, I have the images on my drive. Now click on the image I want. One image selected. I could insert two, but let's stick to one. Then I click insert. Voila, this is my image. If I would like to crop my image, I click on the image, and to the side I can drag it, and that is it. I want to align my image to be in the center. Remember, my image is still being highlighted, so I would come to the alignment setting here and click center align. It goes to the center. This heading is great. Well, I have all the information I want to include. Now I'm going to proceed to create another heading. Right here, I click heading and I say what is the procedure? Here I want to insert a table. I want it to be a schedule, so like what we call a timetable. I'm gonna insert, and you see here table. How many cells do I need? How many rows and how many columns do I need? I need to decide that for myself. So this is all I want. So you can see I have my table, but I do not like the arrangement. So I come here and I move it to the next page by clicking on enter or return on your MacBook. I have my table ready. My document is complete. Here, click on that and it's taking me back to the title. I click on what is the posting schedule. It takes me down to that heading. My document is ready and it's time for me to share. How do I share my document? To the right corner, you can see the blue share icon button. You click on that button and it's going to show you your sharing options. I would first of all share with a group of people, so I include their email addresses, 1, 2. Before sending to them, I need to confirm whether I want them to have access as an editor, a commenter, or a viewer. This is where I do that. You can see the editor button. You click on that drop down icon. You see viewer, commenter, or editor. You want them to view only, choose viewer. You want them to be able to make comments, choose commenter. You want them to edit, that is to make changes to the document, click on editor. And you can set, oh, before I send, I would like to include a message. So, hello, blah, blah, blah. Then I send to them. People added, they would be notified that I just shared a document with them. Now let's go to the other form of sharing. I want to get a link that I can share with people. So here is where I get my link. I could copy the link here, but we need to confirm what access we're giving to the people we're sharing with. So I click on change and oh, this person is going to be, or this group of people will be getting editor access. Is that what I want? No. So I'm going to change that to viewer. It's a public link, so I want to change it to viewer. They can only view my document but not make changes to my document. Then I proceed to copy the link and done. That's it. I can share my link on any platform. Now I have shared my documents with many people to edit, but I also want to have a document that is not touched. Come to file. I make a copy of that document. I click on make a copy and this is my copy. I can change the name or maintain the name. There is an option here, share it with the same people. No, I'm not going to share it with them because I do not want them to make changes to it. Copy, comments and suggestions. I leave it without copying comments and suggestions. This is the same document but untouched. I proceed to make my copy. And in the new tab is my copy that would remain untouched and no modification would be made onto it until I share it with other people. Now I want to download the document to my local computer. What do? I go to the file and I click on download. There are many download options. You have the MS Word, you have the PDF, and you have the EPUB, depending on what you need it for. If you want to download without making further edits, I would say you go for PDF. But if you're going to make further edits, you can go with MS Word. Google Doc is compatible with MS Word. So you click on PDF and it is going to download to your local computer. That's it on Google Docs. You have the ABC of Google Docs now. Let me know how you're going to be using it in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, share with your friends and family and maybe haters and also turn on the notification bell so you can get notified when new videos are uploaded. Au revoir!